now my great pleasure to introduce our second keynote speaker, Professor John Keane. Professor Keane holds a chair of politics at the Centre of the Study of Democracy within Westminster University, which he founded in 1989, and is a research professor at the Berlin Centre for Social Science Inquiry. His BA Honours is from the University of Adelaide, 1971, and his PhD from the University of Toronto, 1977. Professor Keane is considered one of Britain's leading political thinkers and was recently described by the ABC as one of the great intellectual exports from Australia. It's lovely to have him back for this conference. He has been the recipient of many fellowships and awards and regularly speaks at research centres in Europe, the Middle East, India and Southeast Asia. His wide-ranging interests include violence and democracy, the post-communist regimes of Europe, European civil society, and the philosophy and politics of Islam. Among his 17 books and edited collections are The Media and Democracy, Cambridge, Massachusetts, 1991, the award-winning Tom Paine, A Political Life, London, 1995, Civil Society, Old Images, New Visions, Oxford, 1998, and Violence and Democracy, Cambridge, 2004. Professor Keane is currently writing a book entitled, provocatively, The Life and Death of Democracy, which is the first comprehensive survey of democratic ideas and institutions for over a century. This book uses new concepts and research strategies to examine such disparate phenomena as self-governing assemblies in ancient Mesopotamia, the rise and fall of democracy in the Greek city-states, the birth of parliamentary assemblies in Europe, the long-term impact of the American and French revolutions, the spread of democratic ideals to Latin America and Asia during the past 2 centuries, and the recent calls for the democratization of global institutions. The Life and Death of Democracy aims to cast new light on the multiple meanings of democracy. The book also assesses the chances of the survival of democracy and its ideals and institutions during the coming decades. His paper today asks the very timely question, does democracy have a violent heart? Ladies and gentlemen, please, in the traditional manner, welcome Professor John Keane.